Welcome to another one. I'm at that age now where people are asking my family.
So, uthata nini? Awukabi nabo abantwana? Umkhwenyana. And I would assume that xa ndithi hayi andinabo abantwana, they'd be relieved because anditshatanga. But then bayandibuza uba utshatile, ndithi hayi awunabo abantwana? No. Omdala kangaka ubi ndentoni? Uyaguga kaloku ngoku uzima ulikhehlekazi.
But then I'm like, fuck it. I'm still trying to live my best life. Ndiyaglowa kodwa guys. Nyanba? Okay, so this conversation is one that we're having amongst my friends as well. And there's always a little less, there's always no pressure when I'm having it with my friends because all my friends and I are sort of like at the same, I think our mindsets are the same, right? So we don't see like marriage and kids as this huge achievement, but rather something that you go into organically when the time is right as an affirmation of your love. You know, a marriage comes of love, right? And a child comes of love. It's got nothing to do with I don't know, status. It's got nothing to do with status. It's got nothing to do with how hard you work. It's got nothing to do with value yakho. So if people are making you feel about value and your value is a little bit less just because ungachatanga, oh my God, Lord forbid, but ube single. Single, umdala kangaka, awunabantwana. Lord forbid ungaphangeli. Awuphangeli, awunamyeni, awunabantwana. Wena wenzani kanye kanye ngobomi bakho, you know, that feeling. And it's like, guys, I'm just trying to get my shit together, you know? And I know that feeling where people are asking you all of these questions. Unefrats zakho mhlambe emsebenzini it's not going well, okanye awuphangeli nokuphangela. Okanye, you know, your relationship with your man or your woman is not going well, and yet people are putting all of this pressure on you to, you know, jump through hoops. Like, babes, what about my mental health, you know? What about my physical health? And all of this stuff comes first, you know, but we forget because we're under all of this pressure to do all of these things at a set time, you know, like we're always chasing. So I'll just give you my take based on where I'm at in my life and the conversations that I've had with my friends, but also with my family, my mother specifically. And I'm so blessed to have a person like my mom in my life because I think my mother, she's very conservative. I think my mom is 60, but I think she's very open-minded and progressive in her approach to most things because, well, she had children late in life. I don't think it was late, it's not late. She was 30 when she had her first child. And not because she wasn't trying, but she just couldn't have kids. She's happy with the relationship that she has with her kids right now. She's happy with how her life has turned out for the most part, you know. But she didn't plan everything, you know, step by step. Some of the stuff just happened, and you know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you go with it. Okay. So this is where I'm at right now. I was looking at my friends who turned 30 a while ago, and I was like, wow, they really make this whole 30s thing look really, really great. And I don't look at them and think, woo, about you about or whatever. Like, you need to see their IDs to know that they're in their 30s or whatever. And what I'm getting at is that just because you're at a certain age, you don't need to conform to this lifestyle or a certain lifestyle or a particular lifestyle that 30-year-olds are, people your age are living. So like I said, my mom is so cool. My mom is very strict, guys. Like, she does not fuck around. But as I've gotten older, I think our relationship has become really, really close, and she's been honest with me about a lot of things. And sometimes I'll be the one who goes to her and I'll tell her, Mom, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure now because, you know, I'm at this age and soon I'll be 30, and I really wanted this to have happened by this age and this and that and the next thing. And she'll always just be like, baby girl, chill, you are young. And I feel like that's the only person in my life who keeps telling me that like Zime, you're really not, you know, going to be on pension tomorrow. Enjoy your life, and I'm so grateful for that. She's always like, enjoy ubomi bakho mntanam, because it's the only one you have. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I understand why you've got all of these hopes and dreams and aspirations, but not everything goes to plan. Where now the one thing that I can say to you, okay, this is my mom now speaking, is that you need to grow a thick skin and make sure uba uyakwazi ukumelana nezinto zasemhlabeni. You know, you need to have a good relationship with God mainly, and you have to have a good relationship with the people around you, because you'll always need support from people who genuinely care about you when the going gets tough. And so I appreciate that kind of conversation and that kind of honesty from my mom. And this is what I believe in. Honestly, I've never felt the pressure from my family, and thank God I don't have a big family where we're always having imicimbi, you know, family gatherings, attending each other's birthdays and wedding anniversaries and this and that and the next day. Like, yeah, we do, but Sanjo, I look at other families and I see that they're extremely close knit, and it looks good. Sometimes they're like, wow, these people look cute. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that when you guys are that close, you're in each other's business, and sometimes it gets a bit weird. And I actually asked a friend of mine, guys, you guys are so close, so is it as nice as it looks? She was like, no, we hate each other half the time, but we also love each other. It's like, oh, okay, great. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So not having people who are always in my business like that is also quite a relief, because I hate those questions. But hayi bo Zime ngoku, you awusakhulanga girl, uchata nini, awunabo abantwana? Because it's like, no, I don't have kids, baby girl, and no, I'm not married. And I would imagine that they're happy that I don't have kids because I'm not married. Like, doesn't one precede the other? You know. Anyway, yeah, guys, my friends and I are like-minded, and we're all sort of like moving through this life thing at the same pace, more or less, you know. And we're all very, very supportive. Like, not all my friends know each other, but I'm blessed that we're all so supportive of one another, that there isn't this pressure and there's no competition, you know. I wouldn't advise you to be with friends who are always competing, you know, with one another, with you, because that puts this pressure on you, and you know, your friendship no longer becomes a place of comfort, but a place of this like subdued, passive competition and aggression, I guess. Abantwana, guys, into yokugqibela as far as I'm concerned, because where I'm at right now, I think this is my peak. This is my peak. I didn't peak at, you know, 21 or 22 like I wish I did, and I was always waiting for it, but it just didn't happen. Man, just like, okay, this year is my year. Oh shit, doesn't happen. This is my year. Girl, think again. It's not. It didn't happen. But then I reached my late 20s, and then suddenly, like, it was spring, you know. This is my season. Yonkindo is going well, and guys, I'm running with it. So I'm really not looking at these boxes. And I mean, like, sometimes I do like glimpse like at all of these boxes that I'm supposed to fit into, you know, all of these boxes that I'm supposed to tick off of this list, that okay, I've done this, I've got that, but the thing is that I don't have a lot of those things. But what I do have right now, I love so much, guys. I am working an amazing job. I am living in a foreign country. I'm meeting amazing people. You know, what more could I ask for? And I'm umthandazo wam qho xa ndithetha noThixo. You know, Lord, make me strong. Make me spiritually strong. Make me psychologically strong, and give me good health. Okay? Lord, ndicela undenze uba ndikwazi ukuzondla ndondle nefamily yam. Because for a long time, I wasn't able to support my family. For a long time, it was a struggle just to support myself. And now, it's a breeze. So then people will start, oh, yes, there's this conversation. People talk about your biological clock. Yes, guys. I don't know who these scientific studies are based on. Like, who are these people that were examined and it was found but after the age of 25, or 27, you start losing your egg count, or people's sperm count start dropping. I'm not discrediting it, but I know lots of people I know too many people who are still popping babies at the ages of 40 and 50. It's appalling, especially if you look at the fact that most of them are financially unstable, Anyway, so yeah, back to the point of your biological clock and all of that. I've taken that into consideration, guys, but there are options. Not everybody who wants a child needs to carry a child. That's another thing that I freak out about a lot. But not like carry a child, guys. I don't know, maybe I'm being shallow, but there are a lot of changes that happen to your body once you have a kid, and I don't feel like I need to go through that. And if there's a way of avoiding it, why not? I can have a child and not have to carry one. I can have a child who's 3 one day, just decide, well, I mean, obviously it's not a walk in the park. You don't just walk into an orphanage and be like, yeah, I'll have that yellow looking one over there and that dark skinned one over there. Yeah, I'll have that. No, it's not like that. But I'm saying there are options there, and I feel like people should be playing around with those options, like giving those options a consideration before just thinking that, okay, this is the only way that I can do things, because that's not the case. You have options, baby girl, and you don't have to settle for these ancient niggas who are not going to do the things that make the parts to be done, and I find that a lot of my friends are, not a lot of my friends, wait, I'm not saying a lot of my friends, some people that I know are settling for that, because now Zime, I'm turning 29 now, oh Zime, I'm 30, oh Zime, I'm 33 now, I don't have anything going for me, and this guy, he's the only one who's giving me attention. Like, girl, please, don't settle for that. Like, please don't settle for that. There's nothing that saddens me more than that, to know that actually this person is going into this relationship, giving herself entirely into this relationship purely because she feels that she doesn't have other options. There's a lot of stuff to consider in this journey of adulting, guys, and I think our psychological and emotional spiritual health should be a priority, and I don't think we prioritize that enough, because we're looking at all of these things, this like list of stuff that we're supposed to check off, and sort of prioritizing that. These conversations are very important, I think. So please feel free to share your thoughts and views in the comments section, and like I said, the conversation continues, and see you again next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching.